Let us consider the next problem. Determine the number of positive integers n such that 1 less than or equal to n less than or equal to 100, and n is not divisible by any of these three integers 2, 3 or 5. So we need to find all positive integers between 1 to 100 inclusive of 1 and 100 in such a way that n should not be divisible by any of these three. That means n is not divisible by 2, n should not be divisible by 3, and n should not be divisible by 5. That means n should not be a multiple of any of these three. Let us consider the set S as a set of all integers from 1 to 100. Clearly, cardinality of S is 100. That means number of elements in the set is 100. Now let us consider the sets A1, A2, A3 as the subsets of S whose elements are divisible by 2, 3 and 5 respectively. That is, the elements in A1 are divisible by 2, elements in A2 are divisible by 3, and elements in A3 are divisible by 5. We have considered. Then we have to find the set of elements which are not divisible by any of these three numbers. That means if A1 is the set of all elements numbers which are divisible by 2, then A complement, if you take the complement of A1, you will get the elements which are not divisible by 2. So we will take A bar here, the positive integers which are not divisible by 2, and also we require the elements which are not divisible by 3 as well. So that's why we have taken the intersection in between these two. That means the element, the integer, whatever integer we take, suppose x is your integer, this x should not be a multiple of 2, that is, should not be divisible by 2, also should not be divisible by 3, and also should not be divisible by 5. That's why we have taken intersection in between these three complements, and we have put the cardinality symbol just to denote how many elements, how many integers are there satisfying this condition. Now let us find cardinality of A1. Cardinality of A1, that is how many positive integers are there between 1 to 100 which are divisible by 2. We can clearly see here first number which is divisible by 2 from 1 to 100 is 2, then you will get 4, 6, 8 and so on. That means all even integers from 1 to 100 are divisible by 2. So therefore half of this set, almost half of this set will be divisible by 2. So let us write down number of elements in S that are divisible by 2 is given by floor function of 100 by 2. That means half of this set will be divisible by 2. 100 by 2 gives 50, and floor of 50 will be just 50 only. So these many positive integers are there which are divisible by 2. Now let us find the cardinality of A2. Cardinality of A2 is given by number of elements in S that are divisible by 3. The number of elements which are divisible by 3 means, suppose you have 1, 2, 3. The third integer here is divisible by 3. Then again the sixth integer, say 4, 5, 6. Then sixth integer will be again divisible by 3. Again we continue. The ninth integer 7, 8, 9 again will be divisible by 3. Now if you see, there is a partition of the whole set into pieces, each of size 3. See, from 1 to 3, then 4 to 6, 7 to 9. So this is of length 3, this is of length 3, this is of size 3. So if we divide 100, because total number of integers in our set is 100, if we divide 100 by 3, so many integers will get which are divisible by 3. And then we have to take the floor here, floor function we need to take, so that it should be in a integer. As we discussed, here is our answer, floor function 100 by 3, whose simplification will give 33.333 and whose floor function will be 33. So we got cardinality of E2 as 33. Similarly, we find number of elements in S that are divisible by 5. If it is divisible by 3, we divided 100 by 3. Now similarly, if we want the set of integers, number of integers which are divisible by 5, we divide 100 by 5. So we divide 100 by 5, simplify, apply the floor function, 20 you will get. So there are 20 positive integers which are divisible by 5. Now let us find the cardinality of A1 intersection A2, because we need this in the formula. Let us find A1 intersection A2. This represents that number of elements in S that are divisible by 2 and 3. Because of this intersection part, we say these are the set of integers which are divisible by 2, and these are the set of integers which are divisible by 3. Since we are taking the intersection here, we can say the intersection part is a set of elements, set of integers, positive integers which are divisible by both 2 as well as 3. If you take the LCM of 2 and 3, LCM of 2 and 3 will be 6. So divide 100 by 6, because 6, if you divide by 6, that is you will get the set of all integers which are divisible by 2 as well as 3. Floor function will be 16. Similarly, we can find number of integers which are divisible by 2 as well as 5. So here we need to divide 100 by the LCM of 2 and 5. If you take the LCM of 2 and 5, we get 10. So we are dividing 100 by 10. We get the answer. So this is our answer. Similarly, number of positive integers which are divisible by 3 and 5. LCM of 3 and 5 will be 15. So we divide 100 by 15 and simplify. Final answer will be 6. Now we want the number of integers which are divisible by all three. Divisible by 2, 3 and 5. What is the LCM of 2, 3, 5? If we take the LCM of 2, 3, 5, you get 30. Therefore we are dividing 100 by 30. If you further simplify, we get 3. We have found all the requirements which we require in the main formula. Now let us go for the main formula, principle of inclusion exclusion, which is equal to, which is given by cardinality of A1 complement intersection A2 complement intersection A3 complement is equal to cardinality of universal set minus sum of cardinality of individual sets A1, A2, A3, which we have already found. This is already given in the question, plus summation of cardinality of two possibilities, that means intersection of A1, A2, the cardinality of intersection of A1, A2, cardinality of the intersection of A1, A3, cardinality of intersection of A2, A3. So these are the only possibilities by taking two sets at a time. If you consider three sets at a time, we get only one possibility because we have only three sets. Now let us substitute all these required quantities in this formula. Cardinality of S is 100, we have substituted. Now let us substitute all these three. Yes, we have substituted here. Then let us substitute these three. We have put here. And now minus the cardinality of intersection of all three is minus 3, we have put here. Further simplification will give the answer 26. Now we can conclude there are 26 positive integers are there in between 1 to 100 which are divisible by, which are not divisible by 2, 3 and 5, which are not divisible by 2, 3 and 5. That is represented by the complements here. With this we have completed the answer. Next example, in how many ways can 26 letters of the English alphabet be permuted so that none of the permutation contains car, dog, and pun and byte, byte. That means we need to arrange 26 letters in a sequence. There are many ways. There are many ways to permute 26 letters. Now the question is, how many permutations does not contain car word and dog word. We need to check how many permutations contains no dog word. It should not, the permutation should not contain dog, dog. It may have d somewhere here, o somewhere here, and g somewhere here. This is allowed, but consecutively one after the other dog should not be there. The word should not be there in such a permutation. Now let S denote the set of all permutations of the 26 letters. Therefore, the number of all permutations of 26 letters is given by 26 factorial. This is the cardinality of universal set of all without any conditions. In how many ways we can arrange 26 letters? We can arrange 26 letters. There are 26 factorial number of ways. Now, let A1, A2, A3 and A4 are the sets of all permutations which contain dog. That means now we are considering A1 as set of all permutations which contain the word car, and A2 is a set of all arrangements which contains the word dog. A3 is a set of all arrangements which contains pun, pun, and A4 is a set of all arrangements or permutations which contains the word byte. Therefore, the number of required permutations is given by A1 intersection, A1 complement intersection, A2 complement intersection, A3 complement intersection, A4 complement. That means we want a permutation which contains no dog, that is for A2 complement, and no car, CA or no car. We should not have the car word. No means the complement. So this is for A1 complement. And similarly, for the other two we have those should not be there. Those other two words should not be in our permutation. How many such permutations exist? That is what we are going to find now. So very clearly you can see, if A1 is a permutation, A1 is a set of all permutations which contains car, then A1 complement will be the set of all permutations which does not contain car. And we want set of all permutations which does not contain any of these four words. The formula is given by this. We are all familiar with this. Let us find one by one all. We know cardinality of S, we will find cardinalities of each AI and all. The word car consists of three letters which form a single block. CAR we combine together and call it as a single block or single symbol. Therefore, the set A1 consists of all permutations which contain this single block. So in all the permutations which are in A1, the word car is there. The word car is there. We consider that car word as a single block and the remaining 23 letters, because total letters are 26. If you remove the car letters, you will be having 23 letters remaining. You will be having 23 letters, and these three letters which we have removed will be considered as a single block one letter. We will consider this car letters as a single symbol. So 23 plus 1 block gives 24 symbols. In how many ways we can arrange these 24 symbols? 24 factorial, because 23 plus 1 is 24. Similarly, we will find what is A2. Similarly, if A2, A3, A4 are the sets of all permutations which contain dog, so this is also the same 3 letter word, so it will be 24 factorial. This is also 3 letter word, this will also be 24 factorial. And the next one is byte, which contains 4 letters. So how do? We do like 26 minus 4. That means these letters we have removed and made that 4 letters as a single block, so it will be plus 1. The answer will be 23 factorial. If you simplify this, you will be getting 23. Therefore, the permutations with 23 symbols will be 23 factorial. Therefore, A4 has 23 factorial permutations. Yes, we have mentioned all here, and A4 has 23 factorial permutations. Also, when we go for A1 intersection A2, that means intersection represents the set of all permutations which contains the word car as well as dog, So these two words will always be there in all these permutations. So how many such permutations exist? Now what we do is we go in the similar way. We remove 3 plus 3 from 26. 3 plus 3 is 6. So we have removed 6, that is 3 plus 3, and we consider this as a block, and we consider this also as a block. So we have replaced these two words as two single blocks. So the number 2 is added here, and 6 has been removed. The sum gives 22 factorial. In the same way, if we do for A1 intersection A3, the same answer we get, because A1 is a set of all permutations which contains 3-letter word car, and A3 is a set of all permutations which contains again 3-letter word PUN. The same thing happens, we remove 6 and we add 2. The same thing will be repeated here as well, because A2 is the set of all permutations which contains DOG, and A3 is the set of all permutations which contains PUN. So we remove 6 and add 2, which gives the same answer. Now let us see the other possibilities here with 2 sets. Now here A1 intersection A4. A1 contains the word car, which is a 3-letter word, and A4 contains the word byte, which is a 4-letter word. So that's why we remove 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. We remove 7 and we add 2 symbols, one for each word. One for each word we add. You get 21. The same thing will happen for other 2 possibilities as well. Now all 3 conditions taken at a time. That means the set of all permutations which contains the word car as well as the word dog and the word PUN. So therefore A1 intersection A2 intersection A3 all are 3-letter words, 3 3 3. So we remove 9, we remove 9 letters and we add 3 symbols for each word will be taken as 1 symbol. Each word will be taken as single block. So 3 blocks we are adding here, 3 blocks we are adding, which gives 20 factorial. In the same way, other possibilities of 3 combinations, this, this and this. See, in all these we have A4. Because of this A4 which contains the word which is of 4 letters, the byte, therefore we need to remove 10 letters and add 3 blocks, 3 words, 3 blocks, which gives the answer 19 factorial. Now one more possibility is there, intersection of all 4. When we go for all 4, 3 counts here, 3 counts here, 3 counts here and 4 counts here. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 will give you 13. That is why we have removed 13 and we have added 4, that is 1 for each word. We have taken a block for each word which counts for 4 symbols. So we have added 4 here. Simplification gives 17 factorial. Now let us substitute all which we have found till now in this formula. We have substituted cardinality of S as 26 factorial and summation of all these EIs. All these EIs, A1, A2, A3, A4 cardinalities are given by this. Now in this we can observe 24 factorial is repeated for 3 times. So we write here like 3 times 24 factorial. Yeah, we have written 3 times 24 factorial plus 23 factorial one time. This part we have written. Now let us go for this part. When we go for the next part, all these answers we found as 22 factorial. That means this 22 is repeated for 3 times. This 22 is repeated for 3 times. So we can write 3 times 22 and 21 factorial is repeated again for 3 times. Again we will write 3 times 21 factorial. So we have done 3 times 22 factorial plus 3 times 21 factorial. And now let us go for the possibilities of 3 combination. The cardinality of A1 intersection A2 intersection A3 is 20 factorial. And then for the other possibilities, the answer remains same as 19 factorial, which we have already found. So in this place we write like 20 factorial plus 3 times 19 factorial, because 19 is repeated for 3 times here, here and here. 20 factorial plus 3 times 19 factorial here we have written. Now very last thing, this possibility whose answer is just 17 factorial here in the end. This completes the solution. This completes the solution. If you go for further calculation, it will give a huge number, huge integer. So we'll stop here.